shower and washed and dried my hair. So I feel a lot better. I got that out of the way. I don't wash my hair in the shelter. I take regular showers, but I don't wash my hair. Not to say I take a shower every single day that I'm in the shelter. But considering there are people that don't shower for a long time, and as I've said, my bad sense of smell has come in handy being in a homeless shelter, let me tell you. Anyway, I went to the dentist, got a cleaning last Monday, and I learned the proper way to floss. Most people put floss around their first finger next to the thumb, the index finger. You shouldn't do that, because then you can't maneuver the floss the proper way. I said, how come no one's ever told me that before? Or maybe they haven't, I don't remember, but she learned that in dental hygienist school, You're supposed to put floss around your middle fingers, you're the one that you give someone the bird with. And then you wrap the floss around, and then you can use your index fingers to control the floss, so you can, because I'm not flossing correctly, is what she told me. She was finding a lot of, plaque at certain, she's like, you're not getting up there and doing the C and whatnot. So she taught me the right way. And then you wrap it around these fingers. It takes some getting used to, and then you do it tight, and you use these fingers to make sure you move it all around. The floss all around, make the C and whatnot, get right up under the gum line. Then as it gets dirty, then you let it go. So I've been trying that. It takes some getting used to. I feel better now that I slept and showered and washed my hair and dried it and whatnot. I'm going to be going to the library today and also to Walmart to get pillows. Dogs peed on my mom's pillows, so she threw those away. Took the pillows over here in the spare bedroom, and then never wound up getting pillows for the spare bedroom. And I'm sleeping on these couch pillows that are disgusting. Look at them. The dogs have peed on these. They're covered. The dogs have peed on them numerous times. They're covered there, and I'm all clean. So she didn't want to go. She's going to shower and wash and dry and curl her hair all nice and whatnot. I'm going to go. First, I'm going to go to the library and get that out of the way, upload these videos, and I told her I'll be back tonight. I'll make us those organic cheese shells that are so good. And when my cousin made pizza, she didn't use all the whole jar of sauce, she only used a little bit, so I may use the rest of that sauce so it doesn't go bad. Right now, all my frozen, that soup I made with all the extra vegetables that I had purchased, and my mom had purchased, and my cousin had purchased, and whatnot, that I didn't blend last time I was here because we didn't have a blender. By the time I got a blender, I didn't feel like blending the vegetables. I'm gonna do that while I'm here this weekend. It's all frozen, thawing on the counter. And I'm gonna make that nice dinner for my mama and me, for us to eat tonight. I told my mom all those extra fruit we have in there, frozen bananas and what, from before I did organic, so they're all they're old, but they've been in the freezer till it doesn't matter. And all that frozen fruit I used to buy at Stop and Shop. I'm going to make a shake like I used to do. I'm going to bring home some nice frozen yogurt and make my mom and I a nice shake tonight. And I'm going to get a movie, a love story or a comedy. And my mom and I will have a good time tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to fast all day. Probably read more of my 50 Shades of Grey second book, 50 Shades Darker that I'm in, right in the middle of. Like halfway through, I believe. Something like that. And Monday I will go back to hell. That's only getting worse. It gets worse the colder it gets out, and we're getting colder earlier. Of course it's going to get worse because you get more people coming in. The people that would normally sleep outside, it's August and it should be warm, are instead coming to the shelter by droves, in droves. So it sucks. It sucks, but I don't know. That woman that I didn't wind up, the one who has the dog, she doesn't know what the dog will be. The female rescue collie. I'm not going to call it female. It's a what it is. Herding dog or something. Whatever it is. Bigger than Omar, female. And has gotten put stitches into a dog in the dog park that wish she wouldn't leave her alone, and the owner, had to foot the bill. And I think she told me, if you change your mind, she wasn't actively looking for somebody to rent out the room to whom, rent out the room. She wasn't looking to rent out that room per se, actively looking to rent out the room. She was looking for someone to care for her dog that can't be left alone, that has anxiety issues, that she takes the dog to work every day, but she doesn't want to have to. I joked with her, I'm like, yeah, you don't want to have to take your dog if you're going out on a date or something. She's like, I know, sometimes there are places I can't take the dog, it'd be nice. And I told her, I'm not working, I'm on Social Security disability, I'll be home most of the days. She liked that. She'd even talked about, if things worked out and whatnot, maybe she'd think of reducing the rent down to $500 from $600. When I told her that I'd changed my mind because of Omar and whatnot, and my cousin was coming down, I hadn't seen her over 20 years, I really wanted to see her, and blah, blah, whatever, and I hadn't heard from this woman, and I thought that she had changed her mind about me, but it turned out there was just problems with the phone or whatnot. She said, if you change your mind, let me know. So I'm thinking of asking her if she wants to do it like on a trial basis. And I won't bring Omar with me. I'll leave Omar here at my mom's. I'll get to know her and her dog and her other tenant and the room and the place and whatnot, and then she can put $600 into her pocket, well, minus whatever electricity I use, and I can get a break from being in the shelter. If the perfect response to my roommate ads comes up, then, this woman and I will have an agreement, just like we were going to do a phone mark with me, if it didn't work out, that it'll just be a month-to-month thing, and if it doesn't work out, I'll leave, go back to the shelter, go back to the drawing board of trying to find a place. So I'll contact her, see if she's still interested. Interested in at least letting me see the place, meeting her and her dog, and, I like that idea better than moving in with my mother's friend, who really lives in the boonies, and it's just can't get anywhere, and it's such a pain. It'd be real difficult. It'd be even more difficult than for my mom's. It'd be so difficult to get to my therapy appointments, But this place is relatively close, so this might be a good thing to look into, but I'll look into it. See, I need to live somewhere where I can have Omar, because my mom, something could happen to my mom, so she could, she's been for years showing signs of pre-dementia and whatnot, so I need to be in a place where I could take Omar if I needed to, if I had to. I can't just go to a place where I'm not allowed to have Omar. I won't do that. I have to be a backup in case my mom can't care for Omar for whatever reason. So this place I can have Omar if I want, but I think I'll let Omar stay with my mom. And if this woman, if she's still interested, I'll look into that. Yeah, I can move in with my mom's friend for $400 a month, not $600. $400 including everything instead of $600 including everything, but it's really, really in the boonies, and it would be my mom's friend. And my therapist understood completely that I don't really want to live with my mother's friend, you know. Especially under the previous circumstance where I was going to try to fight my mom from driving. But last night, when I was saying to her, I'm like, Mom, I told you when I left this past Monday, I had some of those blueberries you had bought the previous Tuesday. Okay, so they were almost a week old. I think, yeah, they were like a week old. I said, make sure you eat those blueberries. And I put them in the forefront. I come yesterday, and I'm like, you didn't eat the blueberries, huh? She's like, no. How come? I don't know. Did you not